Okay, in this video, I'm going to clarify problem number 3 that's in the third StatDisk assignment. I think for some of y'all came up with 99% confidence interval and you weren't able to do that. Well, here's how we're going to do that here. And I'm going to go over this problem completely so that way you'll get an idea of how that's done. And it says here a physician wants to develop criteria for determining whether a patient's body mass index or BMI is atypical, and she wants to determine whether there are significant differences between males and females. And you're going to use the sample BMI from data set 1. Excuse me. That's the body measurements for male and female on StatDisk. And in part A, you're to construct and interpret a 99% confidence interval estimate of the mean BMI for males. So we're going to need to go to StatDisk. Okay, there's StatDisk. Okay. Now, to get to the data set that you want, we need to go to Datasets, which is right here. Then we're going to go to Elementary Statistics 12th edition. And we're dealing with males, so we're going to go to, we're going to go to 1B, which is body measurements for males. Click on that. And that will be the whole data set right there. Okay? Now, I'm going to need the descriptive statistics for that. Okay? So, let me check to see. It's BMI for males. Okay? So to do that, we need to go to Data, and then go down to Explore Descriptive Statistics. Okay? You go there. Now, it's going to ask us for which column of data do you want to explore. And we want to explore the BMI, so we have to select the one that says BMI. Then click Evaluate. Of course, we're going to get all of this. Okay? Now, if you look here, it does give you the confidence intervals, but it's only for 95%. We want the one that says for 99%. Okay? So, we're going to need two things for a 99% confidence interval. The mean and the standard deviation. If you look at this, the mean is 26.605. 6005. But I'm going to round that up to 26.60 since it is only, 26.60. Since it is, the data set is to one decimal place. And the standard deviation, if you look here, the standard deviation, we're going to round that up to 5.36. Okay. So when we want to do a 99% confidence interval, what we'll have to do here is go to Analysis, go to Confidence Intervals, go to, in this case, Mean One Sample. Mean One Sample. And here for the confidence level, the default is 90.95. I'm going to change that to 0.99, so I go ahead and change that to 0.99. And then my sample size, now let me go back to this. The sample size was 40. That's your sample size N. That's 40. So you'll type in that 40, go down to sample mean. From that, and in fact, if I move this over, you can see the sample mean. That's 26.60 to 2 decimal places. We'll enter that and then tab down to the sample standard deviation, which is in this case to 2 decimal places 5.36. Don't worry about the population standard deviation because that's unknown. So we're going to leave that blank. So now we're going to click Evaluate. So this right here would be your margin, your confidence interval right there. And in this case, we're going to round that off to 2 decimal places, I believe. So that means that that we're 99% confident that the true average or the true mean BMI falls between 24.31 rounded to 2 decimal places and 28.89 rounded to 2 decimal places. Or in this case, I think 24.305 if they wanted to 1 more decimal place. And then, well, I think it's to 2 decimal places. The same number of decimal places as the mean. Okay. Now, if I do look at part B, we're going to do a same 99% confidence interval estimate of the mean BMI for females. Okay. So I'm going to go back to StatDisk. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. We're going to go to Datasets again. Click on Datasets. Go to Elementary Statistics 12th edition. The one you want to select is 1A, Body Measurements for Females. Click on that. That's the entire data set. So now, we're going to go to, click on Data. Then click on Explore Data. Which column of data do you want to explore or do you like to explore? Of course, the BMI. You'll click down to BMI in this case. And then click Evaluate. Now, the confidence interval that they give you is only for 95%. Again, we want the 99% confidence interval. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Analysis, go to Confidence Interval. We're going to do Mean One Sample. And then confidence level, the default is 95% or 0.95. We're going to change that to 0.99 for the 99% confidence interval, as you can see here. I'm going to move this over so I can get the sample size. And as you can see here, that sample size is 40. So the sample size, I need to change that to 40. 40. And then tab down to sample mean. Now we're going to round that sample mean to 2 decimal places. In this case, the sample mean was 28.44. Go down to the standard deviation. This says 7.39. That's your standard deviation to 2 decimal places. The population standard deviation we leave blank. And then we'll click on Evaluate. And as you can see here, there's your confidence interval right there, which is 25.28. Excuse me. Yeah. 25.28 and 31.60. That would be your confidence interval. Okay. Okay. So, probably the only thing that was different was it only gave you 99 and the problem asked for 95, but you had to do a 99% confidence interval. So you had to do analysis and then confidence interval to get this screen right here. And then change your confidence level to 99 and then copy over the sample size, the sample mean, and the sample standard deviation. Okay? So this part should assist you with problem number 3 on the third StatDisk assignment.